Hey, and welcome into another video. Here today we will be looking at some of the attacks that I did against WHF in a random spin that we had a couple days ago. I haven't been able to get out a video the last couple days. It's the holidays, been a little bit busy, but we should be back on schedule now, or at least, well, maybe just after the New Year's we might get back on schedule. But here today, we're going to be looking at a Yeti smash attack, one of those Yeti P.E.K.K.A. smashes. And this is actually the first time I've used it in a war myself. So I figured, this looks like a pretty good base for it. Let's give it a shot. So, when I look at this base and I see a pretty stacked core right here that can be easily opened by an earthquake. I can open all of this stuff right there, giving me access to this inferno, and the backside multi, and also giving me an entry point into the base without having to use a jump spell. So that allows me to bring an extra rage right there. So, next step I look at is how to funnel. And anytime I'm doing like a Yeti P.E.K.K.A. smash, I want to make my funnel easy, and I want to make my funnel make sense in accordance to troop expenditure. I don't know how to say that word. Sorry. Again, it is 3 a.m. when I'm making this video, so bear with me. So basically, you don't want to use too many troops to funnel in accordance to troop capacity. So I'm going to drop my Grand Warden down over here. I figure he can help funnel out some of the stuff over here. That way he can create a nice, easy funnel. The funnel really doesn't cost me anything because the Warden and the healers are going to join up with the rest of the group. And over here on this side, I'm just going to go ahead and drop my king here, and the king can walk all the way around just like so. Pick up the funnel over there, that way nothing comes out over into that section, into that gold mine. The king will have cleared everything there. And then we will drop a P.E.K.K.A. right here on this army camp. Just as such, the P.E.K.K.A. will come in, start removing items over there. And then we will drop our full army going right into here. That opening right there by the wall allows us to get in without a jump spell. I want to drop my siege barracks over here. Not over here. I want to drop it more towards the 8 o'clock area. That way I can predict where the Hog Riders are going to come out of the CC. And they'll come in here, target onto that Inferno Tower just like such. I'll be able to heal up through here. They'll be able to take out that Inferno Tower, and it'll be really nice. A lot of times with these Yeti P.E.K.K.A. smashes, it's not just spam. It's learning how to funnel efficiently and not using a lot of troops to do it. Use your Warden walk. Use your king. You don't need the king to go in with the army because if he steals the healers, the heroes don't get healed up as much as the troops do. So I don't need him to go into the base and steal healers when they can be healing up Yetis or P.E.K.K.A.s. Also with this, you need to be mindful of where you're dropping your siege barracks because you want the P.E.K.K.A. to come out of the CC, and most of the time you want that P.E.K.K.A. to join up with your main army, but you also need to be aware of where the Hogs are going to go once the siege barracks opens up. You want to make sure that those Hogs are coming out targeting something worth value and not just joining right up into the core with your main group. You want them to take out a flanking wizard tower because that's really nice. That's what we did at the old Town Hall 12 P.E.K.K.A. smash. We used that stone slammer to take out a backside multi or a flanking Inferno Tower. I think I said Wizard Tower on the last thing, but no, we want it to take out an Inferno Tower. We want the Hogs to take out an Inferno Tower, something of value, scattershot, whatnot. So you need to be mindful of the pathing of where the Hogs come out of the siege barracks. It's important to this attack, even though it's very strong. And then you need to have good pathing with your Earthquake. Make sure it opens up a lot of stuff in the base. And once you can check those kind of things off your funneling, where your Hogs are going to go, if they're going to get value. If not, maybe you can look and see if you could use a Stone Slammer. Maybe you get value off of that more on the back end with a Royal Champ. Then you look at your pathing and say, okay, this earthquake opens up the base. The troops are going to go exactly where I want to. If you can check all those things off before you attack, 9 chances out of 10 you're going to get a triple with this Yeti P.E.K.K.A. Smash. So let's just jump right into the attack and see exactly how I was able to get this one done in this war against WHF. Alrighty, and here we go. You can see this attack just before we drop a troop, 1 minute 58 seconds. So you know this one's going to go quickly right here as the Warden walks coming in. He's going to be able to clear one side of this funnel. That way we don't really have to expend any troops other than the balloon to check for any seeking air mines. Very efficient funnel there. King on the other side with a P.E.K.K.A. coming down to cut off the funnel for the King, so he goes this way. Some Teslas popping up, so the King's going to get even more value taking out the Teslas and the gold storage. That way troops stay exactly where I want them to go. Here comes the P.E.K.K.A.s down in. Rest of the army will be dropped there. Here comes the siege barracks all the way from up there. P.E.K.K.A. joins in. I dropped it down here, so I knew that the Hogs will target that Inferno Tower after it dies off. Everything's coming in. I decided to drop the Quake more down because I didn't need the top side to be opened up. Plus, I wanted to get the troops in a little quicker. Healers, for whatever reason, switched off to a Wizard real quick and then came back. Not quite sure why. Maybe because they were under the Tome ability and they weren't taking damage. A little strange, but nonetheless, we continue through. Hogs came out of the siege barracks, just like I said. And they're going to get the value that they were meant to get right there, coming off the flank, getting out some of these structures. Everything getting healed up in the middle. Queen still has her ability. Royal Champ still has her ability. At this point, nothing's left of the base. Hog Riders starting to get picked off now. Will they take down the Expo first? Yes. So got a ton of value out of the Hog Riders right there. Tons of Yetis still up. Even P.E.K.K.A.s are still up. They're kind of getting, covered up by the Yeti there, but absolutely crushed on that one. With the Yeti P.E.K.K.A. Smash. So like I said, get your funnel down, get your pathing down, and make sure you're getting some value out of the Hogs that come out of the siege barracks. And then you'll be good to go on these attacks. It's really powerful. The strongest attack right now at Town Hall 13. So give it a shot. Get some triples. And let's go on to the next. Alright, and up next we're looking at a kill squad hog attack using the new Yetis. This is also a very strong strategy in the meta, and it can get a ton of value out of the kill squad just bringing in some Yetis with it. You don't even need that many. I got 4 in the comp. I got 2 more in my wall record that I'll switch to once the attack gets started here. I'm looking at this base, and there's a couple things I see as to why I wanted to come in with a kill squad. One, because this Eagle Artillery was 1 section over from the Town Hall, so that's an easy get right there. There's also the King by the Town Hall, the Royal Champion up here, the Queen's here. There's a scatter shot, 2 scatter shots, and tons of expos in this core. If I can get, let me just delete some of those circles there so it's easier to see. If I can push an army through this section, jump right here, and have this army continue up just like such, they're going to get everything in that core. They're going to get the Town Hall section, and if everything survives long enough through these healers, they may even pick off this backside multi. And what that leaves for the Hog Riders is just this portion right up here. Very simple, very easy. Maybe not the best pathing is everything. You want to path away just like that. So you kind of have to drop some Hogs in here, some Hogs here to cut off the funnel, and then have things tend to go right into these Inferno Towers just like that. So that's the basic idea of the attack. Let's see exactly how I set it up here. Sometimes people just been using straight Yeti into the kill squad without healers. However, I've been experimenting with using healers on these kill squad hog attacks with the Yetis, and I use it simply for a warden funnel in the beginning. That way I don't have to expend any troops to really get this funnel down, because the warden and the healers are going to join up with the main army. Warden's going to do his job just clearing out some of the junk over there. And then I already knew, because this base was hit previously, that there was no seeking air mines in this area, so I'm just able to drop a baby dragon just like that. And that baby dragon's just going to be able to set the edge right there so that my troops will be able to go in. In the planning stages, I was thinking of using a siege barracks here and then wall breaking in, which probably would have been better, more efficient, because I'd get the extra P.E.K.K.A. and a bunch of wizards in with the kill squad. But I decided I'm just going to bring a wall wrecker into this. Let's open it up. Let's not chance it on a wall break, because there's an expo here that could target. I just didn't want to chance anything with the wall break, so I just decided I'll bring in the wall wrecker. And then I'll put in my king in, I'll put in my queen and the Yetis, and everything will just move right in. I got 2 Yetis and a Valk in the clan castle. Everything's going to come out. I'm going to rage up in the beginning, and I'm going to get a rage in there. They'll take the jump, and my goal with this kill squad here is to basically take out everything in the yellow box. This here is a question there, because it might be able to take that out too, just depending on how far the kill squad will get. From there, hog riders coming in. Like I said, we got to drop some over here. That way we'll be able to take out some of these structures and hopefully force the hog riders into these inferno towers. Royal champion going to be dropped in with these hog riders. That way she can start picking off the infernos and all that good stuff to give the hogs an extra push, since I'll be using some hogs up there to set the funnel. So that's the basic idea of this attack and this strategy. Let's just go ahead and jump right into it and see exactly how this went on the attack. Alright, and here we come with this Yeti kill squad hog attack that we were just drawing up right here. Getting ready to drop my warden right there. Warden coming down in, healers off to the side, just like so, because I didn't want to put him over there because of that air defense. I think I drew him up over here in the draw, but healers dropped there in the plan. Baby drag coming down, setting the edge for my wall wrecker to come in. Warden did his job of creating the funnel, and just going to drop everything right there. Queen coming in over there. Going to be able to step right in up for this barbarian king and these skellies and this hound. Everything's just going to pull her in. Everything getting pulled in there. Healer's eventually going to switch off here after we do the tome ability, because the troops were getting a little low on health there. Pups come out. They're under poison. Everything's going to go down pretty quickly there. And everything takes the jump. Healers healing all the troops up right through the core of the base. Here comes the hog riders. A stagger drop right there to cut off the funnel for the hog riders. Maybe didn't drop enough on the wizard tower, because some hogs pathed up that way and then to the archer tower. But no big deal. This Tesla pulls them back in. And as you can see, this kill squad, huge value. Yeti's still alive. Warden's still alive. Warden transferred to the hogs. Going to happen now. He's going to be around there. The queen steps up, takes out that backside multi, just as I was hoping for in the initial planning. Cleanup coming down right there. And as you can see, the space is absolutely crushed with this Yeti kill squad hog attack right there. I'm going to use the Royal Champion ability just to finish off these defenses. Look at this long-ranged Royal Champion ability. Wham, 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 wham. Down it goes. And now the cleanup can begin for everything. A quick attack right here. I'm really liking these kill squad hog attacks with the Yetis. I think they're definitely pretty strong, mostly because the Yetis are really strong in them of themselves. So this is another really nice option to use on some of these bases when you can come in, get a lot of value when players like to stack up their core of their bases. Use this and absolutely destroy their base. So there goes that kill squad Yeti hog attack right there. And that's going to wrap up this video. Our attacks against WHF. They actually merged into Tribe Gaming after this, so this is one of the last times you're going to see the WHF clan name for that clan at least. So it's pretty cool that we were one of the last people to wore the old WHF name. So, but anyway, it's about 3:30, so I got to get off to bed now. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and like always, I hope to see you in the next one.